What in the world? It's bound to have been a very interesting morning for people other than me. However, I'd like to hear yours compared to mine because I was woken up at about 6:36 this morning by a police officer walking into my bedroom. What? So, he walks into my bedroom and hands me a photo. Well, first of all, Michael, my roommate, knocked on my door and was like, "Oh, hey, the police are here. I need you to talk to them." Or something. I don't remember what he said. It was something to that extent. But that was my waking out of dream state moments where I had no idea if it was real or if I was dreaming. You know, that shaky moment. And then realized it was very much indeed real when I saw 3 officers standing in this room. Yay, officers. And one of them walked into my bedroom and hands me a photo and is insistent on knowing if I had ever seen this man before. You ever seen this man? No. You sure he doesn't live here? I'm quite certain that he doesn't live here. Have you ever seen him around the building? No, I have not. What? This is true. This is a true story, by the way. And then he's like, well, I guess I can step out of the room if you need to put some clothes on. And so I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you for letting me have privacy in my own bedroom. Wow. So I put some clothes on and I come in here and they're like, we're gonna need to see your we need to see your ID. And I was like, why? They're like, we need to, like, we just need to make sure, blah blah blah. And I was still disoriented and had nothing to hide. So gave them my ID. They ran it along with Michael's. And then they arrested Michael. So now's where we get into the little gray area as to whether I should reveal information. I don't care. Sorry. He owes money to someone or something. I don't know how it works, and I'm not going to reveal specifics, but it's not a lot. And I'm guessing they ran it, and then they saw the hit, and then they're like, oh, well, we have to take you in, because they were like, I said, well, excuse me, while they were processing my IDs or something, I was like, do we need to be concerned? Is this man been seen around the building? What does this have to do? And he was like, oh, yeah, it's just, no need for concern. I'll tell them not to come back here. Okay, first of all, who you're going to tell them? Who is them? Because I love to know who them people are, always. And second of all, if this was a big manhunt for this late 30s, bald-headed white guy with glasses and a goatee, why didn't you leave me a photo or a picture of the man and say, hey, if you if you have any further information about his whereabouts in the future, give us a call. Instead, it was, oh, let's come in and, who is this? Who is this? Your roommate's arrested. What? So, I am about to call this number and let them know that my roommate was arrested for whatever reasons. Nonetheless, it's just like, what? How and why were they in this building? Why did they come? Okay, couple of things. My brain always creates the most wonderful case scenarios. And in this instance, I think that it was either a fish arrest, what I'm going to call or deem a fish arrest, where they're just fishing for a way to get into the building or the unit to run people's thingies and then make an arrest. Or they were given this address by someone wrongfully, or they were given an anonymous tip or something that led them to here. It's just very peculiar that it was this very building, this very unit, which they chose to knock on at 6:30 something in the morning, bum, 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 on the window that leads to the closet of the back bedroom where Michael was asleep. So yeah, know your rights and all that jazz, and there will be a description down below with links so that you can be like, yeah, let me look into this so that I can know my rights, because there's only a certain amount of information that you need to give officers if requested. And granted, I don't know what this was all about, and I was trying to be helpful. And I thought, oh, by giving them my ID, I will be helpful because they will know that I have not seen this person and that I actually live in this physical address, or whatever happened, whatever help they could have acquired by seeing my little state ID. I was totally willing and ready to help. And because that was the case with Michael, he was arrested. Anyway, I don't have very much else to say about that. At least not at the moment. Probably will be a follow-up video talking about in-depth why this happened or what in the world was really going on. It's just been a jarring morning, and I'm just glad that I have my coffee and that I can get the rest of the day taken care of. Okay, check out Vice News. I love it. Excuse me. Subscribe, y'all. Sayonara.